Hello there. I was going to say good morning, but not all of you are here in the morning. Great. How lovely. We're going to do a little bit more mermaid. And so if in any way you're feeling like your knees are struggling with mermaid, then just go gently. Go easy on your mermaid. And at any stage that I say straighten your leg, you can always keep your knees bent. Like I said yesterday, I don't want you to change your body. I just want you to learn how to manage it, or how to be with it, or how to express, the amazingness of this, not force it into anything that it's not wanting to express in this moment. So let's try and work that out for each other or with each other. I'm just going to show you again my picture of deep. I'm so excited. 1st of December, I'll be rocking this out again. I'm just so excited. Great, lovely. Come guys, come lie on the floor. So land on your back, your knees are bent, feet are flat on the floor, and then just pull your lower back down and flatten in and arch, and just feel this moment in your body. Is there a lot of ease, a lot of smoothness, or is there groany, achy? And sometimes, there's such a subtle difference. So there's smoothness, and then there's lack of connection. There's groany, achy, and then there's pain and discomfort. So having a way of working out the difference between all of that is time and attention. Begin to drop your knees from side to side. So listen. Straight away, always the sides of my pelvis, the sides of my waist start to tell me how they are, how they can feel the movement today. As I rock from one side to the other. Nice. And then all the way back to center. Push your feet down, roll up along your spine. And then all the way down. And then again, rolling up. And then rolling all the way down. Nice. One more time. Rising up. And then as you rise up, reach your hands up and bring your palms together straight up towards the ceiling. And your hands are not over your face, but over your chest. And then glide your fingers a little bit more forward. And when I do that, I feel like I'm pulling the muscles away from my spine. And my spine sits a little bit more firmly or clearly on the floor. And squeeze through your bum and lift through your hips. Nice. And then from here, lower your bum down and then lift your knees up towards your elbows. Nice. Lower your feet down. Lift your hips off the floor. So you can do it one leg at a time if that feels more comfortable. Lower your bum down, lift one leg and then the other. Draw them up towards your elbows. And then lower both down. Lift your hips up towards the ceiling. So again, lower your bum down. Lift your knees up and draw them up towards your elbows and just pause there. There's a certain amount of squeeze in the deep of your abdomen. Fingers are reaching. And then draw your left knee over towards your right elbow. And notice how everything in you wants to do the zombie twist from yesterday. So slowly reach your arms over towards the left to find the balance point with your knees. It's harder to create this moment. Great. Come back to center, both. And then draw your left knee or your right knee towards your left elbow. And now reach your arms over towards the right. And then just begin to glide again. So glide into your zombie twisty thing as you travel from one side to the other. And just find just the end of your range, like where are you just about to fall? And how do you save yourself with the opposite arm? So kind of almost fall and balance, and then come back. Almost fall. Whoa. Oh, I did. And come back, and again, almost go. And come back. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together, reach down and hold on to your feet or hold on to your ankles and just pull your feet towards your belly. And just have a sense of the deep of your belly, the deep of your hips, your knees. And then rock from side to side here. Nice. And then bring your feet a little bit more over your face. And then draw your heels towards your belly. And bring your feet a little bit more over your face. And then heels toward your belly. So as my feet come over my face, my bum will naturally lift a little bit more up. You can bring your toes in the direction of the floor if you wish, or just bring your feet up. Just see what the rolling of your feet towards the face or towards the floor, what that does for you and your body. Nice. Keeping the soles of your feet together. Lower your feet all the way down until the baby toe edge of your feet lands on the floor. And just bring your hands to your lower belly. And just pause there, settling your pelvis, your inner thighs, your knees. And just feel your breath is into your hands. Nice. And then close the left thigh over towards the right. And then glide the left foot up towards the right knee. And just pause there. And then glide back, both soles of your feet together. And then drop the left knee or right knee over towards the left. And then glide your right foot up to your knee. And then come back. One more time. Left knee over towards the right. Squeeze it deeply down. Draw your knee up. All the way back. And then right knee towards the left. And then all the way up. And back. Nice. So roll over onto your side and then all the way up into your cat pose. And from here, just stretch your right leg long behind you. And just feel your right calf deeply lengthening as you do this. So my toes are on the floor, my heel is really strong and pulling away from me. And then bend your right knee and draw your right knee to your elbow. And then stretch your right leg long and swing it over the left foot and look over your left shoulder. So you're looking back towards your right foot on the left-hand side. Nice. Bend your knee. This time bring your knee up towards your shoulder. So we're really squeezing the right side. And then bring the right foot over towards the left. Look over your left shoulder. And do that a few times. Squeeze your knee up towards your shoulder. And then stretch it all the way back. You can keep your knee bent, or you can begin to straighten your leg and swing your leg in the direction from behind you to up towards your shoulder. See which version of that you do. Or if you bend your knee at some point and draw it in. And just see, what is the expression of your leg in this moment? And so I'm following my leg with my head. When it goes to the left, I look towards the left. When it goes to the right, I look towards the right. One more time. Over. And then bring your knee to the floor. Other side. Draw your left knee straight back behind you, straightening into your leg, lengthen into your calf. Bend your left knee and draw your left knee to your elbow. And then stretch your leg long and bring it over to the right-hand side. Nice. And then bend your knee, draw it up towards your shoulder, look at it. Stretch your leg long and around the corner to the right. Bend your knee up towards your shoulder. And then over towards the right. And then you can, if you want, straighten your leg and sweep it forward and backwards, or keep your knee bent. Really decide what you feel is the right thing for you. Nice, one more time. Super cool, both knees to the floor. So keeping your right knee bent, just lift it straight out to the side and then drop it down. Out to the side and drop it down. One more time, out to the side and drop it down. Stay with your knees bent or stretch your left leg straight or right leg straight out. And then lift it up as high as it naturally will go, lowering it down. Keep your knee bent if you need to, and lift your leg up. Lowering it down. Lift your leg up and lowering it down. Nice. Other side. Left knee straight out to the side. Down. Straight out to the side. Down. One more time. Straight out to the side. Down. Either keep your knee bent or straighten your leg. And lift. You can point your toes if that feels like you connect into it more. Lift. And one last time. Lift. Super cool. Drop your bum back towards your heels. Bring your elbows to the floor. And just roll into your wrists. Nice. And then in the other direction. Open your fingers wide. Make fists. Open your fingers wide and make fists. Nice. So come sit on your bum. So before you do that, actually, come onto your hands and knees. Flick your feet over towards the right, mermaid again. And then sit your left bum down onto the floor. And then lean way back and bring both feet forward. Great. And then lean back, swing both feet to the right. And then push your left hand down and come forward. Nice. Other side. Swing both feet to the left. Sit your right bum down. And then lean back. Yeah. Both legs forward. Lean back. Both feet to the left. Hands to the floor. Come forward. One more time each side. Both feet to the right. Sit your left bum down. With or without your hands. See what you need to do. Legs forward. Lean back. Legs to the right. Forward. Knee, feet to the left. Sit your right bum down. Swing your legs forward and that's enough. So legs are forward in front of you. Nice. And then, so you can use your hands on the floor at any stage and it will support your spine, okay? And just see what you need to do. So lean back and draw your right foot as far to the right and back as you can. So I've really swung my foot back towards the right. But I feel comfortable here, okay? And then swing your leg forward, straightening it out, and then bend your knee and bring it over towards the left as far as it'll go. Whatever that is. Stretch your leg out, and then bring your foot to the right. So my whole pelvis is shifting. So here my pelvis is facing towards the right, and then when I bring my leg forward, my pelvis is facing forward or a little bit to the left. So just do that a few times. Swing, straighten, bend, straighten, swing, straighten, bend. So you're crossing from the right side with the swing all the way across the top of the left and bending your knee to the left-hand side, your foot to the left-hand side. Swing last time and to the left. Now bring your right hand to the floor, reach your left hand forward and then slide your left arm over towards the right and twist towards the right. Nice. And come all the way back to center. Stretch your right leg long. Other side. Swing your left foot towards the left as far as it'll go. My knee is bent. My foot is flat on the floor. And everything is shifted to the left for me. And then swing your leg forward, straighten it. And then bend your knee and bring it to the outside of the right knee on the floor. Foot is on the floor. Straighten. Swing your leg to the left. Let it stand. Straighten it forward. Bend your knee to the outside. So your foot lands on the outside of the right leg. Swing back with your leg to the left and then swing across your foot to the right-hand side. Straighten, swing, straighten, cross. Straighten, swing, straighten, cross. One more time. Straighten, swing, straighten, cross. Cool. Both hands forward. Pull the left elbow back and bring the left hand behind you. Right arm is reaching forward and then slide the right arm down that left knee and twist towards the left. Nice, and come back to center. Stretch both legs long in front of you. So take your right hand and reach it to the outside. So legs are straight, your bum is on the floor. So reach your right hand to the outside of the left foot or the outside of the left ankle, the outside of the left knee. Nice. And then make a fist out of your right hand and then pull, like you're pulling a rope back, and you bring your right elbow to the floor. And then my left hand is going to reach forward to the outside of my right foot. And then I pull my left elbow back and make a fist and pull my left elbow back. It touches the floor. And then reach with the right hand, touch, pull it back, touch, reach with your left hand forward, left elbow goes back behind you, touch. And just do that a few times. Forward with the right to the outside, pull it back, touches the floor. Forward with the left, outside, pulls back, touches the floor. So just feel, it's like yesterday in the zombie twist, we gave our arms incredible strength and connection. So how do you feel that your arms are actually, like that right arm as it reaches forward is pulling you forward? It's like the whole shoulder is like twisting and reaching. So feel the power of your torso and your arms to pull you forward. It's not just your abs that are doing this, it's the whole of your body that's helping you forward. One more time each side. Nice, how cool, super. So bring both feet to the floor. Your feet are 2 foot apart. And then drop both knees down towards the right. And then bring your left hand to your left hip. You can have your right hand on the floor if you want to. And then just move that left hip forward, which is towards the right, and then backwards, which is towards the left. So you're kind of just moving this chunk of hip forward and backwards, which is actually traveling left to right on your mat. Just feel that. Hip goes forward, hip goes back. And as my hip goes back, my bum approaches the floor a little bit more. So my hip goes forward, my hip goes back. And then can you make that movement without moving your torso? So for me, I move my torso loads as I do this. So then how do you make that movement where it's only the hip that's moving? Nice. So this movement is what helps the leg lift. So pull your hip forward and then lift your left foot off the floor and then sit your bum back again. So forward, lift your foot off the floor. So try and lift your foot off the floor using this movement. As your hip travels, what point does the foot lifting happen? For me, it's hip forward or hip to the right that helps me lift my foot. Just feel that. Nice. Knees back up to center. Other side. Drop both knees down towards the left. Left hand can be on the floor behind you. Right hand is to your hip. And just move your hip forward and backwards. Or from left to right. Is there a difference between your two hips? So again, my whole torso is moving as I do this. So now I'm going to try and stabilize my torso and only move my hip and pelvis. Just feel that. Now, how would you lift that right foot off the floor? So for me, I move my right hip to the left and then I lift my foot and then sit my bum back. And so notice where in this arc does the lifting of your foot happen? Nice. One more time. Super. Stretch both legs long in front of you. Cool. Now just rub your knees for a moment. Roll your ankles in the other direction. Cool. So we're going to do kind of a version of what we did a moment ago. So bring the soles of your feet together. I'm going to go sideways for this. And then both hands are forward in front of you. And then lean back as far as you can naturally go. Just go, yep, that's as far as I go. And then reach forward and touch the floor out, somewhere out in front of you. Your feet are beyond, whatever it is. Lean back. And as you lean back, give your arms welly. Really feel like you're reaching into your fingertips. And then let that reach forward come forward. And then as you lean back, keep the reach on in your fingers. So I'm really rounding my back and reaching the whole time. So leaning back, you're reaching forward. Reach forward, reach forward. Nice. Lean back, keep reaching forward. And then forward, come forward. And then pause on the forward. Hands are down. And just breathe into your belly. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your eyebrows. And just notice what kind of movement do you have from side to side with your belly. Can you bring your belly to the left? Can you bring your belly to the right? Just feel how deeply can you wiggle your belly down towards the floor. Walking your fingers out forward, drawing your shoulders down, bending your elbows maybe a little bit. Nice, and then coming all the way up. Nice. Last movement. Just come into your, actually stretch your legs out, wiggle into your ankles, and come into your cross-legged position. Hands are on your heart and on your chest, or hands on our heart and belly. And just let that land and settle in you. So feeling the wellness in you, the sense of life within you. And hearing your heart. And then slowly turn your head to the right. What do you see over there? Something shiny, something that brings you joy. And feel it in your body. Feel the shiny, or feel the joy, or feel that you're seeing. And then turn your head to the left. Feel the shiny, the joy, the connection, whatever it might be. Find resource in something you can see. And come back to center. And then just, what are you grateful for today? Day 24. It's so amazing. It's amazing. And those of you who turn up on a Monday and Tuesday only, those of you who turn up only on a Tuesday, those of you who do 5 days in the week, those of you who do 7 days in the week, it's not this sense of perfection that we're looking for. It's just what is doable for me to turn up. Just maybe be grateful for the fact that you did turn up today. That you made time and space in your day, and you gave this importance. Nice. And either just sitting there or come land on your back and just resting onto the floor. And just feeling wellness, being in wellness. Nice. How wonderful. So have a wonderful day. It's raining here in Galway. There's a lot of rain out there. So get your Wellingtons. Do what you need to do to be well today. Dress yourself for rain. Enjoy the puddles. So great. Bye.